You know, a lot of times in life you may get one chance like this. We wanted to make sure we left it all on the table, that we left no doubt. We knew we had a lot to live up to. We knew there was going to be a lot of obstacles to overcome. I mean, this building lives on, I think, 150 wood piers. It sits on water. You know, it's built in the back bay. It's a little finicky in its old age, so it needs to be treated with a lot of love and care. We will look back 10, 20 years from now and say, our age inhabiting this building, that changed everything.
We didn't set out to do a complete historic restoration. We set out to expose as much of the historic detailing as was still in the building and to sort of celebrate it, you know, with lighting and a little bit of repair. So it's more of a reclamation. You're reclaiming this old building and trying to bring it back to the grandeur that it had once upon a time.
234 Berkeley Street was built in 1862 as the Museum of Natural History. Earlier and later buildings may be handsome. They don't really have this scale. There's something extremely lofty about this building.
It's a lot about, one, understanding and appreciating what it was and the vision of the original architect when they built it. We found the original plans, we studied the original design, we started removing all the layers that were there, and it's like everybody ignored what the building was. And we believed we could bring the building back to what it was and then say, how do we take it forward and make it something that it could be?
This idea of this fantastic elevator came about pretty darn quickly. The idea of being able to do a glass traction elevator similar to the Bradbury building, sooner or later we would find a place for it, and this was the appropriate place.
We thought it could be like the life cord going up through the floors and lead your eye up to the beautiful dome ceilings.
Yeah, there used to be a mezzanine between this floor and this ceiling that cut this floor in half, and to the point where I'd ask Gary, do you want me to rip that mezzanine out, or are we leaving it? And he said, take it out. So we take that out. And then you come in here and you go, you're kind of blown away at what you start to unfold, knowing that before we're gonna blink, this door will be open and we'll be on to the next one.
We believe that furniture ought to harmonize with the architecture, and when you have that harmony, everything becomes magical. And the team just came up with some incredible installations. And that's what we said. We said, look, this was a museum. You know, a museum is not about merchandising. A museum is about installations. It's about inspiration. It's going to be about, you know, seeing furniture and lighting and accessories, maybe the way you'd never see them at a home.
It's a constant thing to sort of close and break down the barriers between merchandising and being hospitable and giving people new venues that are hospitable within that, you know, retail environment, so to speak.
It's about a lot more than just selling furniture. I think what we're inspired to do is what hasn't been done before, leading and not following. This store in Boston is a manifestation of all those things. This reflects, you know, who we are and what we stand for. It reflects our values, it reflects our beliefs, and it is our truth.